Hey everyone, it's Victor here, and today I'm going to be attempting, I say attempting very strongly here, to turn myself into a ball-jointed doll. Specifically probably a vampire one, because I mean it's me really, isn't it? Like, what else was I gonna do? But before I say anything else, I want you to have a look in my description, and I want you to check the links, I want you to check them out, I want you to look at them, I want you to pay attention to them. This video, yes, might be an entertaining video, but there are very real and very scary things happening in the world at the moment, and we need to be aware of them. Before you do anything else, please check those links. Just make sure you know what you can do to help. And I hope everyone's staying safe. That's the most important thing. So, makeup videos. Not done one of those in a while. Bit nervous. Because when I've done makeup looks in the past that's to do with like a fandom or a community, some people get kinda angry if I don't do a perfect job in their eyes. And I wanted to explain is that I am not perfect. The ball-jointed doll community is not a community I am steeped in. I just think the dolls look pretty and I want to look like one. I've done it before in my Visual K videos. People got very upset about those. And in all honesty, I do these videos for fun, for entertainment. If you want someone to do a very, very serious video on the facts and figures and whatever of the ball-jointed doll community, don't watch this video. With all that being said, let's start this makeup video. So, I, quite recently, I have to admit, have been coming across more and more ball-jointed dolls, and I just find them gorgeous. I find them fascinating. I think they're stunning. I think they're pieces of art. And I don't know if it's developed maybe into an unhealthy obsession with their beauty, but I'm just like, I just want to look like those dolls. Can I look like that doll, please? Probably unhealthy. Let's discuss that at another time. But anyway, it was one of my options in my last poll I did on my community post. If you're wondering what I'm doing is I'm mixing some soap and water together for the eyebrows. I put up a poll on my community tab and I asked people what they'd like to see me do with my makeup next. And you all, well, most of you voted ball-jointed dolls. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm super glad you chose that one because that's the one I wanted to do the most. Now, I've already applied my foundation because that step's boring, if we're quite honest. Now, a lot of ball-jointed dolls have very, very clean, beautifully painted on eyebrows. And my eyebrows look like this. So, might have a bit of a challenge on our hands. However, I am going to go for the more realistic brow effect. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take some soap and water and do a soap brow. I'm gonna do a soap brow. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this soap paste, let's call it, and we're just going to basically make our brows look like they've been painted on, so they're like flattened. All different dolls have different styles, but I wanted to go with the natural brow, I think, today. I'm genuinely not sure whether I should fill in my brows or just leave them like this. I think I'm gonna slightly fill them in because there's a bit of a gap here where there's not as much hair, and I think that's gonna look weird if I don't do something about that. So I'm just gonna put a little, I mean, it's probably gonna do way too much. Okay, that I'd say that was good. Just filling in the gap a little bit is what we wanna do. So they look kind of natural, but a little bit more defined. That's exactly the look I was going for. Next, I think we are going to contour because that's very important for these kind of looks, because often it's not just that the dolls' faces are very specifically shaped, but they are painted, they're accentuated. A little bit of darker powder under your nose. It does make you look more doll-like. I don't know what it is, it just instantly does it. Does that look red to you? Oh well, red's a mood. Now the one thing I don't have is porcelain skin, so yeah, you will see a bit more of my texture on my skin, but that's just humanity, that's just being human. We have texture. We aren't dolls. I love how it's like, watch me turn myself into a doll. We aren't dolls. Okay, in order to basically make it look like I meant to do that the whole time, I'm actually going to go and get some red pigment, and we're gonna contour with red pigment, because that's something I see a lot with ball jointed dolls. So we're just gonna go with that because I made a mistake and used a brush that had some red on it. So 1 second. One of my favorite palettes ever, Revolution Haunted House. So good. Look at these colors. Now I think we're gonna use Monster, because that's exactly the kind of red that probably I put this in the other day and didn't clean it properly, apparently. So it looks like we're gonna do more of like a sickly vampire with red contour. We're just rolling with it. We're going with it. We can totally make this work. And I'm gonna contour down my neck a little bit, because I feel like it's always good to kind of match your neck to the contour that you're doing on your face. Just makes it look a bit more natural. Natural contouring with red powder. You know what I mean. I think as far as very basic contouring goes, I'm going to stick with this for now. I might add stuff in a bit, I might add stuff later, but I'm going to move on to the eyes, because that's a bit more exciting. It's a bit more exciting doing the eyes. Now I think I'm going to take Decrepit from the Haunted House palette, because I think that's exactly the kind of brown I want to just blend into my eye a little bit, give it more depth. See how that just lifts my brows immediately, because what it's doing is it's making the eyelids look much lighter. So it's kind of sinking my eyes in, but also making this bit so much brighter, so it's like pow. So we stay on the similar color palette to the contour. I'm going to go in Monster again, and this I'm going to place kind of on my eyelid. God, there's fluff everywhere. Kind of on the bit where you'd put liner. And just kind of extend it past your eye. So you see, it kind of has made our eye look a little bit longer, but you've also got that kind of tired effect. And I'm going to go over that with a darker color in a second, but I'm going to do the other eye. So we have our red around our eyes, so we look nice and tired now. And now we're going to take Decrepit again, and I'm just going to put it on the outer corners. Like I've said, it is quite a subtle art, because when you see the paint work that's done on these dolls, they are extremely beautifully subtle. You almost can't tell that I've done anything at all with that last color. But part of me does want to add a very, very fine line. There's a fine line. There's a fine line between going too far and just doing enough. And this might be the fine line that breaks it. This might be a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Just want to do a tiny, tiny line. And also add the illusion of more eyelashes, because I haven't got my fake eyelashes. I want it to be so thin that from a distance it just looks like my eyelashes. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Okay, so I did this eye way nicer than I did that eye. There will always be one eye that you prefer. I think I'm gonna put some more dark powder. I know, I keep adding more, I should stop. But I just wanted to put a little bit around here. Okay, so I think we're gonna do the mascara now. I think once the mascara's on, I think we'll be surprised how much it looks okay, actually. Well, I bloody hope so. Doll lashes can be clumpy, right? Right. There, we have eyelashes now. That's good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some little details of contour that I think I could add to, because I'm still not happy with how it looks. I think I need to add a little bit more, so I'm actually going to take Decrepit, which is the thing I've been using around my eyes, and I'm going to contour with that just in little details, like for example in my Cupid's bow and such. really, really gonna make this nose very, very angular, I think. I think that's the contour and eyes and brows pretty much done. The thing I haven't even started on yet is my lips. And I've been contemplating. I absolutely adore the ball jointed doll vampire-y ones that have lots of blood around their mouth and down their necks and such, and tasteful splashes on their cheeks and everything. But I'm worried that might mess up the look, even though I really want to do it. So I'm stuck. I'm torn. So I think I'll do like a basic lip look and I'll see what that looks like and then I'll decide. I think I'm going to use a lip liner to define the lips because ball jointed dolls ball jointed dolls often have very specifically shaped lips. They've got quite like a curve to them. I'm gonna try and do that, I guess. I've got a reference image there. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Extend the top bit of the lip slightly further up. Okay, I look kind of scary and a bit like a drag queen, I think, with that. But I think I look more like a doll, so I think this is going in the right direction. Certainly look bigger, that's for sure. I'm gonna put the tiniest little dot of it here. Okay, that's kind of scary. Just come a bit closer so you can see that. It really changes the look of my face, I think, just detailing that bit of my lips. That's so odd to me. Whew. Next, I'm going to use this, which has become one of my favorite things in the world. It's from Collection. It's Glam Crystals, which is a kind of liquid liner, which is so gorgeous. It's basically... It's just shimmery goodness. And I'm going to use this to highlight points of my face, so around my eyes and on my lips. I think I'm going to do around the eyes first, just because that's the scariest part for me anyway. I'm going to do the other one off camera because my camera is heating up something crazy, and I think he needs a charge, so I'm just going to do the other eye. I'll do the other stuff on camera, I'll just wait. But yeah, are you okay, Osmo? Hey there. It's me, your boy, basically just Alucard. Okay, so yeah, I did leave my camera charging for a little longer than I initially anticipated because it was really low and it was taking forever and I got impatient and I put on the wig, which is slipping back off my head. This is my Alucard wig and yeah, I just look like Alucard, but let's ignore that for a second. I did a few little details. I added a little more shadow around my eyes. I darkened the center of my lips with a bit of eyeshadow. Probably not the best thing to use, but there we are. What else have I done? Oh yeah, I highlighted little bits. There's a, just a tiny bit of highlight on my nose and on my cheekbones and on my chin. And was that it? Is that all I did? Oh yeah, I put a little bit of concealer here and here just to accentuate the difference in the colors on my lips. But now what I'm going to do is, which is something I absolutely adore with ball jointed dolls, is when they have their hands all red and kind of sickly looking. I don't know why I love that so much, but I do. So we're going to do that now. I'm gonna reposition the camera and I'm just gonna show you me doing my hands, and yeah. Just so you know, I'm using Monster again because we want to stick with the same color palette all over. It's hard to get an angle, but basically, you want to put the red, and obviously you will blend it out eventually. But God, that looks so weird already. You want to put the red like in between the creases and on the, you can't even see that. Why is this so hard to, that's too much. Why is this so hard to position? I haven't even got a table to put this on, so I'm like putting it on the floor, like slut dropping to the ground. So you want to put it on like where your fingers bend, and in between all the cracks and stuff. And it doesn't need to be really neat, because the more you do it and the more you build up, it will slowly, I mean, right now it looks a little weird, but it'll slowly start to look really cute, I think, personally. Now, my arms probably aren't going to be on show, so I'll just do the hands, because I'll probably have my sleeves down. I've never done a makeup tutorial where it's just hands. Also, very importantly, the most important part for me anyway, is around the fingernails, which I'm really, really struggling to get a good angle where you can see it and I can see it. Currently, only you can see it, so I'm kind of using the monitor as a mirror. But, like, obviously when you can do it, you'll do a much better job because you can actually see what you're doing. You're not showing people through a monitor, so this might look awful just because I'm purely concentrating on trying to get a good shot here. Oh, look how sickly that is. Might blend out a little bit more as we go. You're probably not really going to see the underside of my hand, but for the purposes of this, I will also do... Oops, that went in the wrong bit. This is even harder to get a good shot of. Just be grubby about it. Be grubby. The amount of slut drops I'm doing. Okay. Oh, me squats, getting me squats in. What's the difference between a slut drop and a squat? One of them is just much cooler. Right. Oh. Hi. Take my hand. I might blend that out, but I'm gonna do the other hand. I feel like maybe I should just like... I'm gonna stop recording for the other hand. Because this is like really complicated trying to get a good angle, and I might do a better job if I can actually do it and look at it. So, 2 seconds guys, just gonna talk with my hands for a minute. Okay, see you on the other side. It's just been one problem after another today for some reason. Osmo just keeps overheating to the point of where I need to actually switch him off and put him on some cold ceramic to cool down. And that's not what you should be having to do with an advanced piece of equipment, and I'm just annoyed. And we're going to try and get this done as quickly as possible because I'm really worried that Osmo's going to do his thing again. So let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Oh, I'm going to ruin all my beautiful efforts. Oh well. I'm literally just using red face paint. I nearly got red in the wig. This is why you should never do makeup while wearing a wig. But I'm just chaotic. There's my black lipstick. Okay, so let's get the darker red first. It's pretty dark. I'm just gonna like put that on the outer corners. Next, a little bit of black, just because we want even more light and shade. Gotta go real careful with this though. Just little edges of where it's like clotting. Well, we are missing one very important piece of equipment, which, where did I put it? Oh, there they are. My fangs. Now everyone asks me where I get my fangs. These were given to me by Hobby FX, who makes custom veneers. Now these fit to my teeth perfectly. You basically take a mold of your teeth, and then Steve makes them for you. And yeah, they're my pride and joy, and I adore them. So, there we are. The classic image I always see of the vampire boy Untitled dolls is a kind of like look like that, but they always have a little bit on their tongue, which I might do just for pictures, and then I'll be like so yeah, won't do that now, but we're gonna do the final reveal. So there you have it. That is my attempt. Don't attack me in the comments, please. My attempt at a ball jointed doll. I really like it, and actually I just wish I looked like this all the time. This is probably like maybe the goal for how long I should grow out my hair. I don't know. I have been thinking about possibly going blonde at some point I'm growing out my color at the moment, which is jet black. And obviously we all know it was a mistake for me to ever bleach my hair from black and try to go blonde from that. So yeah, we learned that lesson. So we're trying to grow out the color to see, because I have a bit of a like, kind of want to go blonde. So yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see me do different types of ball joint dolls, because I know there are quite a few different types. And obviously I've done the vampire type, although I've done one version. I mean, literally, the world is full of so many different kinds of dolls. So if you want to see more of this, please let me know. I will improve with time, I'm sure. Obviously, there probably are things I could have done better. But yeah, and this is my outfit that I've chosen. Got my... Actually, oh! I forgot my ring. Hold on. Now we're finished. Now we're complete. You're going to be really confused because I'm filming the slow-mo shots after this. So this will be in the other shots. And you'll be like, but you were wearing the ring a second ago. But no. That bit was filmed after this, so my secrets are out. Quite pleased with the hands, spooky hands. How are we feeling about spooky hands? Yes, this ring is from Darkling Beloved. If you love gothic jewelry and you want to increase your collection rapidly, because oh my god, I find it really hard not to just spend all the money I have on that website. But oh my god, you will not regret. This is the Lestat ring. Very well named, I think. I have other jewelry, but this I feel like goes with this look very much with this, which is not from Darkling Beloved. This is like £2 off eBay. I'm gonna take some pictures for my Instagram. Go and follow me on there if you want to see me bother you every single day, which I don't know why you would want that. If you do want to be bothered by me more, please subscribe, because I will definitely bother you more. If you really are a glutton for punishment, click that little bell and then, you know, you'll literally, you won't get rid of me. Before this video ends, I just wanted to point out something. I've accidentally become one of my favorite ball joint dolls, which belongs to an account which I follow, which you need to follow right now if you like ball joint dolls, is Porcelain Hands. Their vampire boy with blonde hair looks like this. And they messaged me once saying, you remind me of him, like in the way you talk and stuff sometimes. And I took that as the greatest compliment I probably ever will receive. So shout out to Porcelain Hands if you're watching, go follow them. I just realized that. But I very much hope you enjoyed this video today, and put any other suggestions for other makeup videos below. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.